as Jerry and Esther were driving here yesterday. They drove down from Chicago, and they had surprisingly wide open traffic until they got to the outskirts of this city. And as they were sitting there, traffic was not moving at all. It made them feel uncomfortable because they had a deadline. They had people they wanted to meet at a certain time. And as the traffic came to a complete stop, they felt agitated. But then as they began moving, Esther was driving about 70 miles an hour most of the way from Chicago to here. And now she is going 0 miles an hour, which felt uncomfortable. But then the traffic started loosening up a little bit, and now she's going about 10 miles an hour, but she felt relief. In other words, 10 miles an hour was so much better than no miles an hour. And can you imagine how terrible it would have felt to turn around and go in the wrong direction? So this is the sensation we're wanting you to begin to feel. If you will just stop going against the direction that you're wanting to go, you will begin to feel the relief. And now you know that these are your only choices, worse or better. No matter where you stand, no matter what subject you are contemplating, you have two choices. You don't have the choice of absolute complete manifestation right now or not. You don't have that choice. You don't have the choice of knowing every answer to every question you've ever wanted to know right now. You don't have that choice. The choice that you have is, I can feel worse right now about this subject or better. And we want you to feel with us that this is not a limited choice. This choice is enough. It's not only the only choice you have, it's huge. That's the only choice you ever need to make. If you make a decision that you're going to try to make something feel better than it feels right now, then you're beginning to develop the habit of always turning downstream. And do you know, a week or two of deliberately turning downstream is all you need to start feeling wonderful? And do you know, 30 days of feeling wonderful is all you need to manifest the biggest of dreams you've ever had? Do you know that you are 30 days away or less from everything that you've been asking for if you would just stop doing this? In other words, that sounds implausible, doesn't it? You've got to be kidding, Abraham. I've wanted that all of my life, and you're telling me that it's 30 days away? And we say, it's less than that away if you get turning and going with the flow, because you wanted it and it is created, and the universe knows how to take you to it. The circumstances and events are all lined up, and when you follow your bliss, you're going to find the path. And you know what's been keeping you from getting there? Keep going that way. No, I'm not. You say, yes, you are. We say, you're going that way. Well, I don't mean to go that way. I don't want to go that way. I want to go the other way because I'm miserable going this way. You're going that way. I know, but I hate going this way. I don't want to go this way. You're still going that way. Well, it's not my fault that I'm going this way. You're still going that way. It's my mother's fault. Still going that way. Maybe it's karmic. Maybe it's from a past life. You're still going that way. Well, it's not fair that I'm going this way. You're still going that way. Well, what am I doing wrong? You're still going that way. Well, how am I going to get this boat turned around? You're still going that way. I need to turn the boat around. I want to get this 30-day thing underway. I want to go the other way. You're still doing that thing. Well, Abraham, this seems impossible. You're still going that way. Well, just tell me what to do. Pet your cat. Quiet your mind. Stop watching those programs that inflame that. Stop talking to those people that talk about those things that keep you pointed that way. Look for reasons to feel good. Make a list of positive aspects. Buy a notebook and make lists of positive aspects. Look for things to appreciate. In other words, you can't think about that and something else at the same time. So it really is about think and feel, think and feel, think and feel, think and feel, think and feel. And at first, you're going to think and feel and think and feel and think and feel and think and feel and think and feel, because that's how you've been thinking and feeling, and that's what law of attraction's giving you. But before you know it, you're going to think something that feels not so much that way. Do you know when you sleep, your boat turns around in the stream every single time. And when you wake up, you say, oh yeah, what was I mad about? And you turn back around. But if before you go to bed, you could say, while I sleep, my boat's going to turn around. And when I wake up, I'm going to lie in bed and I'm going to think about the positive aspects of my life. Now when you wake up, you get a little momentum going this way. Now we're really making this sound like you are an upstream crowd, and you're not. But relative to those things that you want that have not been coming to you, you have been an upstream thinker. You have been. Otherwise, you'd have what you want. So if you don't have enough money, you've been more this way upstream than you have downstream. If your relationship is not pleasing you or is missing altogether, you've been thinking more about things that make you feel bad relative to that than good. If you are not in your body feeling the way you want to, you've been thinking more upstream about it than you have down. If you're overwhelmed in your life, you've been thinking much more about how much you have to do than about the ease in your life. The universal law of attraction never yields to you something that is different from your vibrational frequency. So when you say, okay, I get it. I can find softer thoughts, and every day I'll get better at it. And as you do, you'll turn and go with the current. And immediately you'll start feeling better. And people who are watching you will say, what's changed? Did you get that job you were looking for? Or did you get over that illness? Or did the money that you need come in? And you'll say, no. Then why are you so happy? I know it's illogical, you'll say. Because what I thought I needed to be happy hasn't happened yet. I've just stopped doing what was making me unhappy. And I felt better. And then say to them, and I think I'm on the right track. I just don't think you can feel this good without good things beginning to flow into your experience. And we say, those would be the most accurate words that you could ever speak. You can't feel negative emotion and let the good stuff in, and you can't feel positive emotion and keep the good stuff out. You just can't. When you get turned correctly in the stream, and correctly we mean going with the flow of that which is your natural inheritance, all good things will flow to you.